talk to them about the difficulty of a closeout game, how it's a little bit different than anything else in the series?
No. To us, we expect to see, a tough Denver Nugget team that's fighting for their playoff lives, that's prepared, and ready to, keep the series going. It's the most difficult game, is the closeout game. I got a young team that if we keep on doing what we're doing, we'll put ourselves in position to move on. But it's a tough task because this is a very good Nuggets team.
You have two rookies who have arguably had their best games of the career. What does yesterday's game kind of tell you about Draymond that you might have not already known?
No, not a thing. He's been a pro. He's been a leader from day one. Works his tail off. We knew what we was getting in the draft, and he was a steal for us at the 35th pick. It was great for him. People question why was he in the game down the stretch of game one. He's a big-time defender. He's a big-time competitor, and it was great to see him, get success last night.
Do we know for sure that Curry can play in Game 5?
As far as I know, he's going to continue to get treatment and continue to prepare for tomorrow night.
You've talked all along at the beginning of the season about these rookies, how they've been different, that it's a unique group. What exactly sets them apart from other first-year players, maybe if you have two or three on the same team?
We drafted 3 grown men. We drafted 3 guys that love the game of basketball. We drafted 3 pros. They came here with work being needed to make them better players, but they love the game of basketball. And we hit 3 home runs with our selection in the draft. We talked about it after draft. Before the draft, our ideal day would have been drafting those guys, and it worked out extremely well.
Is it the maturity aspect? Is that what?
They were grown men, absolutely. Mature, responsible, professionals, loved the game. You didn't have to drag them into the gym. More so you got to push them out of the gym. They work extremely hard, and they did not stumble on the success that they've had their first year. They earned it.
How have you also seen the veterans like Bogut and Curry, though, what they were able to do early in the game, open things up for those rookies in their development?
That's not the case. Bogues and Steph played great, but my rookies played that way even when those guys didn't. They've been consistent all year long. Do not want to minimize the impact that Bogut and Steph had on the ball game, but what my rookies did last night, they've been doing all year long.
How important has Carl been to you guys in this series?
He's been huge. You lose David and his impact on the basketball game and on this basketball team, his ability to score, put pressure on the defense, make plays, rebound, defend, lead. Credit to our ownership and management. Again, went and got a guy that behind David we felt extremely confident and comfortable about. And Carl Landry has not disappointed. He's not afraid of the moment. He's a guy that's had big games. He's started. He's come off the bench. He's a big-time post presence, and he's been very good for us.
Is he having as much fun with the pregame ritual of going out there announcing with the starters as it looks like?
He's having a blast. He's having the time of his life with everything here. One thing I will say, I read somewhere where I do it because I'm superstitious. No, that's stupid. I have no superstition at all. I don't believe in it. I'm doing it just to have fun. I'm sorry?
Carl is the one who called you superstitious.
Well, he's wrong.
Hey Mark, have you ever had a chat with Tom Izzo about Draymond?
I'm trying to remember. During the process, I'm not really sure. But I've read so many articles with Coach Izzo about Draymond. I've watched NCAA tournaments with stories about him talking about Draymond. I knew the special bond and relationship. I knew how much Coach Izzo appreciated him, and he was absolutely right. The guy was a coach when we drafted him. From day one, he was a leader of this basketball team, one of our leaders. If I opened up the floor and said, does anybody have anything to add, from day one, he would be one of the guys to say something. He was a steal for us, and he's a great, great competitor.
What kind of role has David Lee served after the injury?
Well, the same role other than being on the floor. He's one of our leaders. He's one of our voices. If he sees something, he's going to say it. He's going to help with adjustments. Obviously, took it upon himself to be in the coaches' meeting during timeouts, but he's engaged. And I think that's what you see with this basketball team. We're all in this together, and you don't stumble on the success. You get success because they're tied together.
Have you heard anything back from his meeting with the doctor in Philly yet?
No, I have not. I wished him happy birthday on Twitter. That's basically it.
Do you like that he's chasing this right now instead of waiting until the summer to see how it goes, trying to make sure he gets everything with the healing done right away?
Yeah, he's getting his Kobe on right now. You know, his mindset is doing whatever he can do to to be healthy, and it's great to see. I've seen guys push it off, and then and then it only prolongs the injury or the healing process. So it's great to see D-Lee being aggressive.
You guys are shooting a lot of threes, shooting 44% with a lot of off-the-ball screens. I'm wondering, is there anything in playing with Reggie Miller back in the day as a point guard that helped you figure out how to spring guys and how to make the right plays to spring guys in that way?
Oh, Reggie Miller had a gift of being able to use screens. I didn't invent, the floppy action or the motion action offsets. I think, when you talk about playing with guys like Chris Mullin, Reggie Miller, their ability to get open and use screens were genius. And, at the end of the day, I just got some great shooters. That's who these guys are. And it's nothing new. They've been that way, from day one. And my young guys continue to get better. And it makes us a team that have live weapons on the floor at all times.
Have you talked to Steph today, and how's he doing physically? Banged up by and hamstring?
Yeah, he's just was in the lounge with him, and he's doing fine. Obviously, we won't be doing much today, but it's important for him to continue to get treatment, take care of his body, and be ready tomorrow night because we certainly need him.
Was that your wife who sang the national anthem?
That was my beautiful wife, and
She did a great job.
well, thank you so much. I was, it was great. I thought the crowd was incredible, and I think the cat is out the bag that I'm the second most talented person in my family.
Are you someone who generally pays attention to the anthem on a
No,
normal night?
no. I pay attention to it, but actually, as a player, as a coach, when the anthem is being played or sang, I go into prayer. So even last night, I'm listening, but I'm going into prayer. So my head is bowed and I'm praying at that time.
Was you
Coach,
listening
can-
any different?